I came home. Kiefer was running out of the house. I walked in the door and I saw Christina unconscious on the floor, and she was bloody and beaten up, and it was Kiefer. He did this to her. And then where was I?
Alexis, if you want to stop.
No, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. So I got her into the car, and I was trying to keep her awake because she kept losing consciousness, and at some point I couldn't do it, and that's when I just kind of I felt like I was losing it. I kept seeing Kiefer hit her. I kept wondering why he would hit her. I kept wondering why I didn't know, and then I was worried that she might die before I could get her to the hospital, and then I couldn't even think. I don't even know what I was thinking about. I was like I left my body.
Okay. What happened next?
He just appeared right in front of the car. Out of nowhere. He just appeared, and I couldn't react. I was paralyzed. I had my hands on the wheel. I couldn't move them. I couldn't turn it. I couldn't brake. I couldn't even think about anything. I was gone. I was completely gone. And I hit him, and I kept going. I mean, my God. I hit this kid, and I just kept going.
This is what's going to happen. I'm going to formally arrest you and release you on your own recognizance. You're going to go out. You're going to get the best attorney you can find. You're going to come back here so we can plead you out and close this case.
What's going to happen to my girls if I have to go to prison?
We're going to take this one day at a time. Alexis, today, you're going to walk out of here. And you're going to go to Christina at the hospital to take care of her. Because you're a good mother, and she needs you.
Kiefer got angry because I lied to him, Lucky. He invited me to this big party that his friend from Harvard was having, and he even bought me a dress and everything. And I knew how important this party was to him, but I ditched him and went to go see Ethan at the Haunted Star.
Listen to me. Do not blame yourself for what happened. Nothing you did justifies Kiefer beating you.
I would have just gone to the party.
He hit you before, didn't he?
A couple of times.
And did he ever have a reason?
He would get angry at something I said or did.
No.
But he would...
No, see, there is never a good enough reason, Christina. When Kiefer was... He was caught in a cycle of abuse. He would hit you and then beg for your forgiveness and then tell you it was your fault that you made him do it, but you didn't.
The night he died, he was so scared that the truth would come out and that he wouldn't get to go to Harvard and that all of his future plans would be ruined. And then he probably freaked when my mom saw him. She said he passed right by her. And then he was driving too fast, and that's why he ended up in a ditch, and he was walking on the road.
After hitting you and putting you in the hospital twice, this is not your fault. You had nothing to do with Kiefer's death.
Christina, you can't blame yourself for what this guy did to you.
But I loved him.
Sometimes the people we think we love don't turn out to be the people we thought.
Christina, listen, you can get through this. You don't have to let it define you. There are so many people who love you and want to help you, especially your sisters and your mom. And I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but you're going to get through this. Trust me.
You ordered me to go to the hospital, so I went. Are you happy?
Good. Foul mood. What's the matter? The nurse didn't have short enough skirt?
Yeah, something like that.
Would you care to elaborate?
Not particularly.
Well, you piqued my interest.
Whatever happened to you staying out of your kids' problems?
You know what? You're right. I stand corrected. Your medical extravaganza is your own damn business.
Okay, well, I want to play 20 questions, and let's start with, did someone give you a hard time about Christina?
You could say that.
What's the matter? They didn't know that Christina had lied?
Well, he didn't have that excuse.
Who are we talking about?
Let's just say Lucky and I aren't really seeing eye to eye.
Okay. What the hell were you thinking? What is wrong with you?
Look, we did this at the hospital, all right? I'm sorry, I want to pass on round 2.
I understand that you're upset about what happened in jail. I would be too, but you cannot take out your frustration on a 17-year-old girl who's been beaten twice in the last month. I mean, are you even thinking about what Christina's been through? Huh? She's actually blaming herself for the beating she got.
Christina thinks I deserve to go down for what happened to her and what happened to Kiefer, okay? The only thing I'm guilty of here is taking her to the hospital.
Every time you lash out and try to defend yourself, it just makes it worse.
Okay, when are people gonna stop thinking the worst of me, all right? All I'm asking for here is a break.
What, so you just yell at Christina until she breaks down? Listen to me, man. That little girl is so fragile that she's about to break into a million pieces. I am not going to just stand there while you unload on her.
Is this a private conversation, boys, or can an old man butt in?
How was your session with Lainey?
Not so great.
Not so great. You know what, baby? It'll get better every time you do it, okay?
Dr. Winters is nice and sympathetic, but I don't know her that well. It's easier to talk to Dante or even Jason about it. But with Dr. Winters, it's like, I'm afraid she'll think I'm crazy.
No. That's not going to happen. She's on your side, believe me.
Guess it'll just take some time.
And it's going to take you being willing to be honest with yourself, and that's going to help you get better, which is a lesson for all of us.
Are you okay?
I don't want to make this any harder for you. But there's no easy way to say this, and it has to be said.
What?
I'm the one who hit Kiefer. You were hurt so badly, and all I could think of was trying to get you here, and I looked up and he was just standing in the middle of the road, and I didn't have time to think.
Mom, did you hit him on purpose?
What's gonna happen to Dante? Is he gonna go to jail?
I don't think so, sweetheart.
But he's in trouble, right? The other policeman said so. Ronnie, the one who came and got me at school.
Yeah, what did Ronnie tell you?
Just that Diane was gonna try and make it look like Dante lied and that he could lose his badge.
Did Ronnie try and get you to say anything in court?
He just said Dante needed help and that the lawyer was gonna say things Dante said. I should just agree to him so the judge doesn't think Dante lied.
Sorry.
Hi. We got a scarf as a sample, and I thought it would be perfect for you, so I actually did not show it to Kate.
That's nice of you, but we're kind of distracted right now.
Lulu, Dante got arrested.
He what?
The prosecutor took Morgan out of school today without my knowledge so he could testify at Sonny's trial. Dante busted into the courtroom, went after the judge, got himself arrested for contempt of court.